Sandy Says Read. Welcome back to the channel. The item that I'm going to do tonight, I don't even know what this thing is called anymore. I don't know if it's like a specific tag or if it's just something that booktubers have been doing because it's fun. I've seen different booktubers do this list of things. I've seen it called like 25 bookish things about me and 25 things about me according to book titles. Different things you can call it. Okay, first of all, I don't think any of all y'all out there want to sit here and listen to 25 things about me. So I've narrowed this list down a lot, and I don't even know what to call it anymore. So we're just going to go through, I think I've got 5 questions on here. We're going to go book titles about me. We're going to start with number 1, title of the story of your life. Okay, the book that I think describes my life, or the title for my life, is Only the Paranoid Survive by Andrew Grove. This is a business book, obviously, but I apply it to my life in every part of my life because only the paranoid are getting out of this. There's a part in here, he talks about like inflection points, events or things that happen in business that you need to be like watching for, or waiting for these things to, I guess, show up and cause disruption in, a career or a business plan, a business model, etc. And when these inflection points are starting to occur, you need to be watching for them. You need to prepare ahead of time, but you need to be watching for them and be ready. And number 2, title of your love life. For my love life, I'm going to say Born Free. Who wrote this one? Joy Adamson. And I don't think Joy was, I think she wrote this with her husband. I think they were in on this one together, but this has nothing to do with romance. This has nothing to do with marriage or anything like that. But I like the title, Born Free. I was born free. Doggone it. That's the way I plan to stay. I've already dealt with relationships, dealt with marriage, solved it. So yeah, I'm free. I'm staying that way. I'm happy that way. Next question. All right, number 3. Title that describes your perfect weekend. Oh yeah. For a title that describes my perfect weekend, I was kind of torn between 2 different titles. I like Silence, the title, not the torture and horror that happened in this. But I like Silence, and I also like Blue Ocean Strategy. Now, of course, this is another business book, so I mean, my ideal weekend would involve some work because I really do love my job. I've got an awesome job. I enjoy writing and putting articles together and editing them. I dig it. It's a good job. So my ideal weekend could involve work. If I'm at the beach, that is awesome. I like being at the beach. That's why I live in Florida. Part of why I live in Florida. So Blue Ocean Strategy, yeah, I think I could strategize a weekend at the beach. All right, let's go on to the next question. Number 4, title of an adventure I'd like to go on. An adventure. Wuthering Heights. Yeah, I would dig this a lot. I have actually gone to Hayworth. I've been there and it was wonderful. I had a migraine the whole time. I know. I used to get migraines all the time. I take a medication for that now to prevent them. But at the time that I went over to England, and I don't know if it was the plane ride that started the headache, but oh my God, the whole way to Hayworth and then while I was there, it was just this horrific migraine. I remember it. It was that bad. So I would like to go back without the migraine and get to enjoy the experience a little bit more without just the pounding, horrific migraine. I would like to go back to Wuthering Heights. I would like to go back to Hayworth. I would like to go back to that area and take the train ride again, and the train ride, from Keighley up to, I would just love to do that again. It would be wonderful. So that would be an adventure I would like to go on again. And this time I would like to go either alone or with one of my girlfriends. You know, I've got some friends who are involved in literature with me. Laura, if you're watching, we should go to Hayworth. It would be awesome, girlfriend. We should do that. When I went before, it was with my husband at the time. And, you know, we also went to Shakespeare's home while we were over in England on that trip. And it was also interesting and fun, despite the headache. But it just, I think I would enjoy it so much more if I went on my own, if I was there by myself, or if I had someone of a kindred spirit like Laura with me. I think that I would enjoy it a whole lot more. So this book, The Return to Wuthering Heights, is the title for the adventure I would like to go on. Number 5, title your ideal job. I kind of have a job I love, but okay, number 5. All right, book title of the ideal job. I've got to tell you guys, I really do love my job. I mean, every day I get to be a magazine editor. That's what I do, and it pays the bills. And I really like it. And, you know, on my freelance job, I edit books and I write books. This is something I love to do. But aside from that, for this particular exercise, my dream job would be as a confessor by Terry Goodkind. It would be wonderful to be a confessor, because all you have to do is touch a person and they would bend to your will. And that's kind of a neat skill to have. All right, I think that's it. Those are the only 5 questions we're going to go over from, you know, the list of 25 that some of the other booktubers have been doing. I think that some of the other, you know, lists that I've seen booktubers do are fun and interesting, and I've learned stuff about these other booktubers. It's really cool, and I've enjoyed it. So I encourage you guys to jog down to the comments below and, you know, leave some titles of books that you would use as an adventure you'd like to go on, or titles that describe your life. I think that would be fun to kind of see, okay, who is actually following along, and what are some cool book titles that, you know, give a little insight into you guys. Thank you so much.